Lee, thanks for joining us. You've bowed out of the Football League trophy. I know it hurts to lose a football match, but you must have taken a lot of positives out of your team's performance.
There's countless positives to take out of it. One, the general performance in total I thought was excellent. I thought we created opportunities against a really good team, experienced team. I thought the concentration levels in terms of the defending was excellent. You go on to individuals, Charlie Finney again I thought looked excellent. You could go through them all, but ultimately you have to see it out. A lapse of concentration at the end has meant we probably didn't get to penalties, and I thought that's the least that we deserved.
You deserved goals, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Brad's obviously been at the football club, and you've just said, haven't you? You knew that type of thing was going to happen. He's going to pull off some saves, but the chances we had, we've got to work harder to convert them. One come to Mattis, and he just couldn't adjust his feet, come to him quickly. But in that, looking back, and we will watch it back, we should have scored a goal tonight.
Well, that result has gone against you, the final result. What does it make you feel like going forward?
There's just so many positives to take. You take away the result of the game, there's so many positives to take. People playing out of position, etc. Jack Powell I thought was excellent tonight. It's really good to get him all them minutes, full game under his belt. I thought was excellent. The players that came on applied themselves really well. Some only come on for a short period of time. Like I said, Charlie Finney. The back players again were excellent. I just can't really fault them. There's just them little lapses of concentration towards the end, because I said to the players that it wasn't like we were getting bombarded towards our box, so you had to constantly concentrate. It was just that one moment, a 1 minute moment, how the corner came about, defending the corner, and then the cross from the opposite side coming in, which has ultimately cost us. But loads of positives to take. I thought they took on the messages in terms of what we asked for them brilliantly. But just really disappointed. Said to the players, you're in the results business and you've got to try and see these things through. You don't want just going through all the time saying you played really well. I know the competition is probably on the back burner in terms of supporters and stuff like that, but it's opportunities to win football matches.
Well, you as coaching staff will take a lot out of it. There'll be a lot of those players will be taking something out of it as well, and that's what you've got to get. You've got to be reaching those levels week in, week out.
Oh, absolutely, and that is one of the most pleasing things to come out of it, and that then causes us a headache in terms of who we're playing, who we're going to select. We've got a lot of games coming up. We'll be mindful of that, and it just reinforces what we think about some of these players and the confidence that we'll have in terms of putting them into the team, because we're going to need them, and that is a real positive for us to be able to take away from the game.
Well, it's done and dusted and gone now. The concentration is firmly on your league situation, and you're not in a bad place either. I know you haven't won it for a few games, but the game at Wrexham must give you a lot of confidence going forward into playing teams at League 2 level.
Yeah, we're in a really good position. We've got a relatively healthy squad. We're in a really good position, aren't we? Fourth in the league. Playing some decent stuff at times, not conceding a lot of goals. We've got to work on one or two things. So in general, we're in a really good position. We'd all like a few more wins in there, won't we, along the way? But delighted with the effort the players and the staff are putting in to keep us in this position that we're in, and we've got to work and continue to work hard to allow us to have the opportunity to stay in and around where we are.
Just explain just one final point back on that game about the goalkeeper situation with Brad, because I don't think any of the Wrexham supporters or any of the Wrexham media knew that he'd been with you through the summer.
Yeah, he joined us quite early on in pre-season. You see him, he's got unbelievable attributes. He was a player that I wanted to sign and we couldn't, but he stayed with us in terms of training, and he's turned up tonight and made a few good saves, hasn't he? But he's a great lad, and he's stuck in there. He's gone on trials while he's been with us to a couple of places and then came back to us and trained, and as a lad I'm delighted that he's got himself sorted out. Just wish he didn't have played tonight.